Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin. As you can see, Reece James, breaking news, has had the successful surgery. Hopefully, it is a successful surgery. We were tossing up, Chelsea Football Club were tossing up as to what they want to do, whether it's going to be a surgery, whether it's just, normal recovery phase. But the surgery has finally happened. So we will talk about this. This is one of the biggest stories that's circulating around Chelsea community at the moment. And there's a whole heap of other news as well. However, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start things off from here. If you've seen the earlier stream today, you would have seen that in the early stages of that stream, we talked about how European Super League, they're back. However, many clubs across the world has since come out and put a statement out. Literally, so many clubs have put a statement out that they've got no intention to joining European Super League. At the end of the day, what has happened earlier on today was, if you're unaware, the European courts have said that there is no stopping European Super League, and UEFA bodies and FIFA can't be coming in trying to stop European Super League. So European Super League gets a green light. However, I've always been a bit skeptical in the sense that, look, I was shameless in the stream earlier on saying that, now we can calmly finish 12th, 13th, 14th because we're forever going to be in European Super League and playing against the top European sides all the time. So, look, the bottom line is I did have a little bit of a skeptical view on European Super League because the Premier League itself is the Super League. And I was just wondering, will Premier League allow these clubs to get out of the competition or participate in another competition that could potentially dilute the Premier League? Premier League is the creme de la creme when it comes to league football in the entire world. To be honest, it's the best league in the world, and there's a lot of money, there's a lot of media attention, there's a lot of TV rights. So something like Super League coming in and trying to disrupt this market, you best believe they're going to take a lot of that attention away from the Premier League, and a lot of money will be going towards the Super League. And the Super League is being created, let's be honest. These other leagues, especially the Spanish league in the likes of Barcelona and Real Madrid, they can sense that it's very difficult to compete against clubs in the Premier League. Compete financially, not obviously Real Madrid have been historically a very successful team, so not from that front, and same with Barcelona as well, but it's more financially. You can see what's happening to Barcelona. They'll potentially go into administration if they don't get the Super League. So as I said, the bottom line is European Super League, it's a all go, but they will find it difficult to put this competition together. It looks like the terms and conditions for European Super League is a lot better than what it was proposed initially. Apparently, there's going to be 60 to 80 teams going to be involved. There'll be different tiers. There'll be promotions and relegations. 14 games each club are confirmed. You just know there'll be so much money in this competition. This is why, there are certain clubs that are saying that financially they're struggling at the moment, and something like the European Super League will help these teams that are finding it difficult from a financial standpoint. But as I said, a lot of teams have come out since that particular news in the morning, Chelsea being one of them, saying they've got no intentions in joining the European Super League. So that's a little bit about that. We'll watch this space as to what happens down the track. Coming back to the main news, Reece James has had the surgery. Let's see what it says over here. This is coming from PYS. Reece James has undergone successful hamstring surgery, and thanks those who have been understanding rather than send hate or negativity towards him. Reece James had a lot of things to say over here. Look, bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, look, I pray that it works out for him, man. I've always been someone who thinks about Chelsea first. It's got nothing against Reece James. I'm just thinking, if a player is barely available for us, then what good is it for Chelsea Football Club? That's just my thought. From a sympathetic point of view, of course, I understand it would be hard times for Reece James. I'm not some sort of a rock-hearted person. I get that, but we can't be running a football club just based on sympathy. So look, the word is that he's got issues in both of his hamstring, both legs and both the knees. That's why seem to buckle up as well. Now, we don't know the entire details of what the surgery was, whether it was just one of the hamstring in one of the legs or are they both the legs. look, I wish him all the best for recovery. Apparently, he's going to be out for 3 to 4 months, so I don't think we're going to see him this season. And surgery is not a guarantee. Like, bottom line, surgery is not a guarantee. So, look, best of luck to Reece James, and let's see how he recovers from this. My honest opinion, I'm not confident about his career anymore. I'm sad. I'm sorry to say, and I'm sad to say this. I think he might be done. I think he might be done. Next up, breaking. Ben Chilwell is very close to returning to Chelsea training, which is fantastic news. We seem to lack a little bit of depth in that fullback position now. Obviously, Reece James is gone. Cucurella potentially gone for 2 to 3 months. He's had a surgery. We've got Malagusto, who's coming back in the right side, and Desasi seems to be most likely be the deputy on that right side after Malagusto. On that left side, it's Levi Colwill, but there is no other option besides Levi Colwill. There is Martin, but I'm pretty certain Martin is leaving in January because he's just not favoured. So good timing for Ben Chilwell to come back. And Ben Chilwell's another story, just like Reece James. He gets injured on a regular basis. So let's see that this time around he's gotten past all his injury issues, and he can play for Chelsea Football Club, because we need a lot of depth with so many matches coming up very, very soon through this festive season and the New Year's season. And then obviously we've got the Carabao Cup 2 legs as well next year coming up. So, and it'll be interesting to see whether Mauricio Pochettino actually deploys Ben Chilwell as a left back, because for some reason, Mauricio Pochettino seems to favour Levi Colwill at left back. Next up, good news for Chelsea, as after Nkunku, also Romeo Lavia gets closer to returning on the pitch after long injury. Lavia was involved in Chelsea training at Cobham on Thursday, club confirmed. So this is great news, man. A bit more depth coming up in midfield. Enzo Fernandez, another player that's potentially going to be out for a little while, recovering from his groin injury, his hernia. So it's good timing that Romeo Lavia is coming back. A lot of the players are looking forward to it, especially Cole Palmer has been commenting on Instagram saying, hurry up, man. So Romeo Lavia's introduction will be very much welcomed, and it'll be interesting to see once again how the dynamics of the midfield is going to work, because Conor Gallagher is Mauricio Pochettino's most important player. However, there's news about Conor Gallagher that he's potentially going to be up for sale. So we'll talk about that again, because those news are not going away. But good news is that Romeo Lavia is coming back. Another good news, ladies and gentlemen, Kane Chuka expected to be back playing for Chelsea in January. He has returned to training today. There's some pictures that's floating around for Kane Chuka that he's returned to training. For me, this is a very, very good quality player, man. Kane Chuka, before he got injured, he was building up some really good steam, and I can't wait for him to come back. Another player, I just hope, injuries don't kill him. These young players, man, we've got so many young players. There's just injuries are ruining their life. They got to somehow find a solution. I don't know how, but somehow they got to find a solution. I'm no doctor. I'm no physician, so I don't have all the answers to that. But they should be consulting all of these people to see how they can maintain their body a lot better and still perform at the highest level. Check this out as it continues. Conor Gallagher news is coming thick and fast almost every single day. I honestly will be shocked now if he's sold, because the amount of brilliant match performances is dropping on a regular basis, and the fact that, as I said, he's so important to Mauricio Pochettino, I will find it very difficult that if he gets sold now. But these news just don't seem to go away. Tottenham will try to strike a deal with Chelsea for Conor Gallagher in January if he becomes available, with sources close to Chelsea saying they're prepared to listen to bid. I mean, Ange Postecoglou is dying for Conor Gallagher. They wanted him last summer as well. So I think Conor Gallagher, with the skill set that he has, I think will come in very handy for Ange Postecoglou. And he's coming very handy for Mauricio Pochettino as well, the way Pochettino wants to play with high intensity and robust midfielders that can cover a lot of ground, which definitely Conor Gallagher can. Look, I'll be very surprised if Conor Gallagher is sold. To be honest, I think at this point it will look nonsensical if he is sold. Even for financial fair play, find solutions elsewhere. Now, check this out. This is the way we're going to end things. Mauricio Pochettino and Kendry Paez. Look, this is a very big situation for Kendry Paez, man. I mean, being able to come in at Cobham, I think it's end of season. Obviously, the season has ended in South America, in Ecuador. And he obviously he plays for Independiente and the season is wrapped up. Now, during his off season, gets the opportunity to come to Cobham and get to know his Chelsea peers, the manager. This is fantastic, and I love the fact that Chelsea are going above and beyond for Kendrick Paez to get this exposure, and they completely believe in this player. This is one of the true examples of what the new owners want. Buy someone for cheap. I think they bought him for about £17 million or something approximately around there. And this guy's probably already, probably double the money, maybe even more than double the money. So this is the perfect example of what the owners are trying to do. But this guy's a superstar. He's already playing for the Ecuadorian national team, and he's a very important player for them at the age of 16. I think next season he'll turn 17. So by the time he turns 18, that's when he can join Chelsea Football Club. So let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for all the news that's circulating around Chelsea Football Club today. Most importantly, let me know your thoughts in regards to Reece James and Ben Chilwell and some of the Romeo Lavia, all these players coming back. What you think about that? If you've got any comments in regards to the Super League as well, let me know. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Until next time, see ya.